okay. Uh, Maybe I overlook that. What's up, Knights of X, and welcome to the third round for the first week of 5v5 Grand Arena. It has been no joke in the top 50. Absolutely no joke. If you guys haven't checked out my last video against Stagger, what a brutal Grand Arena. Everything was Relic 9. No joke of a matchup. I got killed. And today's matchup is not any easier. So, gonna need a lot of luck. Heading into game, guys, we are 40-28 into Kyber 1. So, still pretty high on the leaderboards. Our opponent for today is Taro. And I remember this account back in the day always being in the top 5 of the leaderboards. And I remember specifically there was a video, like I think a year ago or 2 years ago with Sanjita saying that this guy was a former #1 player. So this guy was a former top of the leaderboard player in Kyber 1. So this is going to be no joke of a matchup. Very tough. Our opponent last round was 16.5. Well, first of all, they're representing Call Patrol. Very good guild. Almost a million legacy score. Looking at the roster, it's almost 16 million galactic power. So, not everything's at Relic 9, but everything's at Relic 8 at the minimum. So, that's the only difference between last round and this round, is that everything is at a minimum of Relic 8. Ooh, I feel a lot better. So, this player has everything. Absolutely no joke. Just, they don't have as many Relic 9s as the previous account. Still very difficult. Datacrons, you guys know the deal. If they're in the top end and they have that much galactic power, they're going to have a crazy amount of Datacrons, which they do. Doing insanely well. Almost everything is maxed, so very difficult. Taking a look at the map. They attacked first, and that, honestly, is not the best score. Really not ideal. So, looking at the maps, guys, or the map, I got freaking 2 holds. I got 2 holds on almost every team on the bottom besides Bo. Look at that. My Ray got 2 holds. I put JMK Cat down as a trap card to try to sneak out a cool, like, you know, throw me off, whatever kind of team with Ezra, and that got a hold. But that means my Kylo counter is going to be so risky. So that's the caveat to it. It was a risky play. And then we had Bo-Katan there. In the back, I had my Lord Vader. Again, got me a hold. I will take it. Thank you. Gungan's no hold. Bane no hold. If we go up top here, I put the Bad Batch on defense. Nothing. Aphra no hold. Qui-Gon no hold. And Grievous no hold. And then when we go to ships, I just want to show you Executor no hold. Leviathan got a hold. I will take it. And then Malevolence. So that's what we got to work with. But this could all end. If I can't get through Kylo, the Grand Arena is over. They win. So let's take a look at their defense. We have Rey with Ezra Barris. No joke. Very tough team. That's the team I recommended for the beginning of the season. It's got so much anti-synergies with other teams. Very powerful. Obviously, Darkside Rey, going to be on defense. Mace, all Relic 9, Jedi Temple Guard, Focus Datacron. And then we have Aphra. And then up top, we have new Bad Batch. Almost all of them are Relic 9. A Malgus team. A new Jawa team with the Chief Nebit, Focus Datacron, and then Lord Vader clones, Appo Datacron. So these are very difficult teams. If our go-to counters don't work, I think, honestly, the most important thing is the Kylo battle. If the Kylo battle does not work, we're screwed. It's just not happening. I do have Kylo on offense, which is a crazy move by me. It's honestly like get me out of jail free card. I'm pretty sure they have the faster Kylo, so the mirror match is not going to work. I really need Sith Eternal Bane to work, because if it doesn't, we are screwed. So, guys, I'm going to need your luck, and I'm going to have to play insane to win this matchup. So, please, 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 if you want to support me, you enjoy this content, you want to see me grow, like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel to become a Knight of X, guys. That is the best way to support me. It is not that hard. I really appreciate the help. So, let's see your boy grow. Now, let's go face a former #1 player and see how we can do with our roster. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. I cannot believe it can come down to this, but it can come down to this. This is the most important battle of the Grand Arena. Who knows how it's going to play out. I worked on my ult account, but it's not super consistent to my knowledge. We're going to try it, guys. Full Relic 9 team, triple Omicron. She is modded very slow and very healthy, and the damage is pretty decent, so Drain Life, you need to help me out here. Maxed out Focus Datacron. Bane, Malak. Darkside buff on a special. The Sith bonus turn 6. I'm hoping this is the key for this. It really helped in my ult. High crit damage, little crit chance, decent health, and high armor pen. So the damage is there. Please work for me today. If it doesn't, we're going to have to slug through this defense. Gotta see. I have to figure this out. I think I have to go big hit. Okay? This is a win still. In my opinion, this is still a win. Because we just have to deal with a Kylo cleanup. I can clean this up. I mean, we might not be able to get through Kylo. I don't know. Because I don't have a lot of defense. I freaking love it, guys. I freaking love it. Bane and Malak continue to be dominant this season or against Darkseid Rey. The plan is a lot easier now. Very good. So I can't mess up anything else, obviously, but that is a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. I mean, that is a dangerous team. They're all Relic 9. Bane and Malak, that bonus turn is nice. Great win. So that leads us to the next dangerous team, which is going to be Rey, Ben, Barris, Ezra, and Kenobi. All Relic 9. Lightside Max Other Protection 3. Damage reduction for Vanguard 6. And the Barris 9 with high defense and offense. Going Queen Amidala with the support Kron. Not happening ever again. Shakti and Echo for the extra supports. Level 14, very good, you know. This Kron is amazing. I gotta be cautious of killing Barris. Again, they're all Relic 9. No joke of a team. Need this to win. Okay. That's all par for the course. It's fine. I'm not touching Barris. I do not care. Let's go ahead and get a daze. Fine. His cooldowns are increased anyway. Might be able to get rid of Ezra in a second. I don't want to do the dice. I can't call him to assist. She's got above the threshold, so that's fine there. The problem is the dots, I think. She should not go down. She should not go down. No, don't kill her. I am so scared because of the dots. Kenobi, you gotta take a turn. Okay, that's actually helpful. That's a good cleanse. Why are you tanky? Really? I'm just taking my time. It's not going to be a full banner win. They stole it at the end. That's fine. You know what? It's fine. I don't need the banners today. It worked out great. Ben hitting under protection kind of caused some issues there with the protection and health gain. But we got through it. Still beaten by Queen Amidala with the support Kron. Next dangerous team is Dr. Aphra. And I have Bo-Katan on defense, so can't use her here. They're at all of them are pretty much Relic 9 besides 000. Maxed out Focus Datacron, triple Omicron, so and an Omicron and Chrysanthemum, so fully maxed out. We got Saw with Luthen, Rex, Kyle, and Baze. going with the Lightside Max Health Protection 3, Rebel Fighter, bonus max health damage 6, and the Saw 9 with Tenacity, Potency, Armor Pen, and Protection. This one for me last time. I don't think it's the greatest banners, but I need to be a little bit conservative for the back wall. Okay, let me start with this. That's fine. We're going to do that. Okay. That's a fear. That's nice. That's fine. That's a lot of dots. Cleanse? No cleanse? There we go. That's fine. Big damage. That's pretty good. Okay, it's a win. It's not pretty, but like I said earlier, with the amount of drops that my opponent had today, the high efficiency isn't really needed, and I think that's a pretty good trade-off without using a Galactic Legend. So, 61 banners here, I'm totally okay with. The last team on the bottom wall is Jedi Master Mace Windu, all Relic 9, all Omicrons, Jedi Temple Guard Focus Datacron, so they're going to have a ton of penetration stats. We can't get revived. Drakos is going to get turn meter. Pretty dangerous. I have heard great things about Traya, so I want to try Traya here. I think it'd be a good trade-off for my situation. I'm going with the Dark Side buff on a special, anti-revive for Sith 6. Don't think that's going to really come into play here. The Talon 9 with protection, critical damage, potency, tenacity, and a little bit of health. Going to really rely on Nihilus's one-shot. I hope that we can survive the big damage. That's a good sign. Looks like Talon is under captive. The increase is not going to do anything. I think that's the right play, because that's the taunter. Let's remove the damage immunity. I'm okay with that. We gotta get that buff immunity off, though, because I don't want Nihilus exposed. Or anyone else, to be honest. She's already in rifle form? Already in rifle form. Who are you gonna kill? That's fine with me. Just fine. Thank you. Okay! Look at the damage! What the heck? Gotta be careful of the counters. And that. What are you doing? She has a lot of counter... ooh, potency coming in clutch. Let's do this. I'm honestly okay with using this here. I think this is great value. Nice fear. I think I'm going to one-shot Ayla because I know what she's capable of. And I don't feel like dealing with that today, okay? Watch, I feel great now. She's going to hit Nihilus with like a 600k crit. Nope, not going to happen. Not today. Nice fear. Okay, we're going to end it. Increase cooldowns. This is looking like a 65. Didn't use a GL. I have quite a bit remaining. I still have SLKR on offense, which is nuts. So we got to see how crazy this back wall is going to be. Almost there. There we go. 65 banners against Mace. It just seems like the Sith have his number. Honestly, in the movies and in the game, he just can't compete with the Sith, honestly. Well, I shouldn't say that. He almost beat Sidious, so that's my bad. But, alright. Pretty good front wall. Honestly, exceeding expectation. I thought I was going to have a really hard time with SLKR Darkside Ray. I have a ton remaining on offense. Let's see what they're hiding in the back. It might be a lot because they really struggled on my defense. So let's take a look. We are at 503 heading into the back, and I'm only seeing Ahsoka. Wow, guys, we really have a lot. I think we're in really good shape. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Ships could be the downfall of this run. I have to see how the ships are going to be. But we're doing a really good job with the character performance. Nothing to complain about. I have a ton remaining, so let's keep the cleanliness going. Alright, let's start the fun, or continue the fun, with Great Mothers against Ahsoka. All Relic 9 on the Spectres, besides Watt. The Kron is good. It's a Lightside Max Health and Protection 3, with tons of armor penetration, almost 300%, and health. It's not going to stop, Night Sisters. I do apologize about that, but Great Mothers are going to walk all over them. I have the Stacking Offense 3, just for added, make sure I get through them. Ahsoka. With protection, potency, offense, defense, and critical damage. There's just nothing stopping this. Only misplays. Okay. Alright, they're gonna get to ultimate. They're a little bit, it's the Relic 9 difference, so that's gonna be a quicker ult for her. It's the only annoying thing. I'm just gonna go for a big hit here. There we go. That should be hopefully a kill. Almost. Prefer if she didn't get to ult, but Hoi Yang taking a turn is kind of annoying. Auto. Alright. She might get to ult. She might get to ult. Keyword is might. Probably not. Okay, well, that was insane. A little bit tougher in the beginning. The higher relic difference could be the difference there, but it's not stopping the 65. Great Mother's continuing to perform insane. I know what you guys are thinking. Vex, you absolute mad lad. What is Ahsoka doing on offense? I didn't feel like putting her on defense without Ezra, so I brought her on offense today. And I think this is great value for her. We're going to do a Ahsoka solo against Grievous, a very high relic Grievous. They have the Dark Side debuff damage level 3, Separatist damage immunity 6, which is better for me because I can just completely, remove that with my basic, and then the Grievous 9 with tons of health and potency. So the health is there. We're going to try it. Ahsoka solo, Tank Revive 3, Protection, Potency, Tenacity, and Critical Chance. The stats are nothing crazy. I think I'm going to throw this on auto and let her do her thing. She counters all sorts of turn meter gains from the enemy team, so... Like, this is what I mean. You're going to see them slowly dwindle. Like, B1 is gone in 13 seconds. I'm happy I have a tank revive. Thank God I have a tank revive. Imagine I didn't bring a tank revive. Am I going to lose this? Can you not lose this? Okay, maybe I'm a dummy. Oh, okay. Maybe I overlook that. Maybe Ahsoka is just trash all around. Maybe she can't do anything on her own. Wow, that has a very high win rate on Swoga.gg. Maybe that's the Datacron or the relics. I mean, that's a very high health. I could have sworn we were going to win that. Maybe I needed better stats. I don't know. But alright, our first drop. We're just going to go ahead and quickly clean that up. I actually can't believe she lost that. So we're going to clean it up with bounty hunters. Basic stuff. I'm just going to try to get the contract. Potency up, tenacity up 3. Offense, potency, critical chance of protection. I'm a little shocked. I'm a little shocked. The win rate on that is extremely high. Better banners. Alright, 41. Again, that was so unnecessary. Shouldn't have dropped that, but easy cleanup. This worked great for me last time, so I'm going to do it again. Sign of Django versus the Chief Nebit level 15. Maxed out Focus Datacron. Turns Quill and IG into Jawas and everyone into droids and scoundrels. So, pretty interesting on paper, but they're no match for the Bounty Hunter Rule of 2. Maxed out Focus Datacron. Really good stats. Worked out great for me last time. I just gotta be patient, not, freak out from the opening plays. I'd like to get rid of Scavenger first. Now we have Bounty Hunters resolved. That's wonderful. Okay. It's nice. Get rid of Egg G12 again. Not yet. Okay. That's gonna be a... Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. I need to be a little careful here. Nah, never mind. Engineer with the revive is not friendly. But she had... Oh, she did have bounty hunters resolved. Okay. This should be full banners and a kill. Very good use for Sign of Django, especially against a maxed out Focus Datacron. Full banner win. Very good efficiency. I know, I have this guy on offense. What the heck am I doing? I didn't even really need him today. I probably could have set him on defense in the back wall or something. I could have used Leia for this, but might as well use him here. This is the toughest team remaining on this defense. Full Relic 9 Darkside clones, Omicron on Scorch. This one's different. This one doesn't have any armor pen and critical damage. It's protection and health. That is interesting. This is the first I've seen of this. So, maybe they were going for counter Leia with the extra tanky stats. I don't know. But it's the Appo 9 with tons of protection and health. We're going Darkside Ray, SLKR, Focus Datacron, bringing in crew, because why not? Might as well use him here. He's counter dots. I've not tried this. We'll have to see how it goes. I'm assuming you go for Appo. Okay, can't ignore taunt. I'm gonna do this first. Maybe I shouldn't have. He's gonna ult, unfortunately. Our crew hasn't taken a turn, so we're still okay of going down. Before going down. Oh yeah. And we're gonna get a reset here. Very, very nice. Would love to finish this with full banners, but might be tough. Let's keep cleansing. Next bonus, big shock ability. Maybe we get a reset from Hux coming up. That should give us the full banners. You jerk. Kylo's got ult again. We'll do this. That'll be maybe full banners. Not yet. Oh, you jerk. I would rather cleanse. That's the better banner win, I think. Hey, 64. Okay, not the end of the world. I had to use them somewhere. Might as well use them against the Lord Vader clones, so I will take that. Everything's working out great today, besides that little slip with Ahsoka, so really good win. Next up is the brand new Bad Batch. High Relics, all 9 besides Crosshair. Probably working on getting them there. Lightside Max Health and Protection 3. Bad Batch Ignore Taunt 6, and the Batcher 9 with Health and Armor Pen. A lot of it, of both stats. Good thing is that I'm a GL. We're going to shut down that Datacron with JML. I am bringing in a Lightside Max Health and Protection 3 with high protection and offense. So these come in clutch. Even though you have a Hermit Yoda Datacron, I still recommend getting a Protection Cron for JML when you're not going to use the Hermit Yoda Cron with him. So that's the purpose of this here. I'm hoping Cal can one-shot them underneath their protection. I want to get rid of, I think I want to get rid of Batcher first. Not quite. Okay, there we go. Should be one more turn. And then we can get rid of Wrecker. Should. Not quite. Okay, let's pass back to Luke. Just want to hit under protection one more time on Wrecker. Get rid of him. Cool. Probably could have marked her, but not really needed at the moment. Want to do that on Crosshair. Don't need to ult yet. Keep passing the turn. Why does Crosshair have health? Alright, cool. 65. Good use for JML there. Guys, I'm actually going to have a ton remaining on offense. I'm really surprised at how this is going. This is going exceptionally well for the plan I set out, so really happy with that one. For the Malgus team, we're going to be bringing in Sith Eternal Wat Tambor. They are all Relic 9, besides Bastila. Dark Side debuff damage 3. Sith bonus turn 6 with high health and protection. They're going to be tanky AF. So I gotta be smart. Sith Eternal Watt should be more than enough. Potency up and tenacity up 3. That's helpful for some situations. Protection, high defense, critical damage, and offense. I'm gonna mostly be relying on the one-shots here. So I'm definitely going to link Malgus and Revan, and then we'll go back and do Marauder and Malak. I think that's the best way to do it, because they're the most challenging to get rid of. See, like that is where the higher health cron comes in. He hits like a truck with his big slam dunk ability. Not that the tenacity up is really important here, but it's kind of nice. We're going to cleanse everything, but they're not landing any debuffs and doing any of their shenanigans, so I will 100% take it. I'm not going to ult until he does his big hit. We could have done it because we outlapped him, but that's not normally the case. Now I'm going to do it. Because I didn't want him to increase my cooldowns, which is going to delay the big one-shot. Okay, perfect. Now I just have to link Malak and Marauder, and then just slowly gun down Bastila. I think that's the best way to approach this. Gotta get the shock on him first. Okay, and we'll throw it on auto, and this should be cake. That's awesome. I'm really, guys, I can't stress enough how surprised I am how this is going. I could, you know, be biting my words and see what's behind ships, but this has been relatively pretty straightforward. I'm really happy with how this has gone so far. The last team remaining is Trench on the bottom, and I just want to show you what I have remaining. It's actually insane. I have Jabba, Gas, Reva, Malgus, Unaligned Force Users, Vegito, Trench, DTMG. There's so much remaining. I honestly did not need to drop today. I could have done something else. I thought Ahsoka would have been fun value. But it's, last team is Trench, mostly Relic 9. Darkside debuff damage 3. Separatist Repose 6. Dooku 9. Lots of Armor Pen, lots of Tenacity. We're going with Leia, Nuke team with Han and Chewie. Hera Focus Datacron, which gives me Terminator in the beginning. With critical chance, offense, high health, and defense. I like the health with this Kron. Very helpful. I want to go ahead and stun Dooku. Put everyone under stealth besides Leia. Let's go ahead and heal because they got surprisingly really low. Okay, not getting stuck on damage immunity today. It's not gonna... is this gonna count? It's gonna be a 64, right? Alright, 64. Not the end of the world. We've done really well today. Had so much remaining on offense. Let's check out ships. Alright, ship time. I'm seeing Executor. Interesting. We got Executor over here with Houndstooth start. They're all Relic 9. Very scary. Finalizer, majority Relic 9. And then a Geo Malevolence lineup. So very difficult, but we should be able to punch through and get this done. Just need to be very smart. So let's continue this. Against the full Relic 9 Executor, I'm bringing in Endurance. Been practicing this counter for a long time, especially on my free-to-play account. A little bit different because I have extremely high relics in this account, so I might play out a little bit differently. And their relics are extremely high, so that could play out to make a huge difference. But I'm still going to go with the same strategy, and hopefully this is a W. If not, I just need to be able to get the full clear. I think if I drop on every fleet, I still think I can win. Always do that. Hopefully no crazy dodges here. I always do that. Now, the RNG is this. That's a dodge. And there's also RNG here. Okay, good RNG. Let's go for the big damage onto Punishing One. Is it Xanadu Blood? Of course. You're going to get the contract very soon. Should get rid of Punishing One here. Good RNG. Good here. Rather just do it on him. Anakin, I'm not going to do an AoE. I don't want to get counterattacked to death. We're just going to go basic. Okay, that's normal. I'm not going to waste it because they're going to heal. I am not going to waste it because that does nothing for me yet. Let's go here. Let's do it now. Sure. It's going to get a kill? No. Alright, Boba might come out and steal banners. Wow, you really like, Plo Koon, huh? Ooh, they blew up our ship. Good counterattacks from the team. No Boba? There's Boba. Oh, no Boba yet. This should be an assist or an extra attack. Marauder's next turn should be a kill. Cool. Alright, we ended up losing a ship, which means not the greatest banners, but we're gonna be fine. Let's go here. Not quite yet. Extra attack. End it. Not yet. There we go. We got through the Houndstooth lineup. 68 banners. It should have been better. I should have had all the ships survive. But we are doing so well today that it does not matter. Really good win against the toughest fleet at full Relic 9. Let's give Raddus a try against the Triple Geo lineup with Malevolence. I don't think I've run it against them. I think this might try to stop this counter, but I would love to test out and see what we can do against it, and if this is possible. I can afford the drops here, so Resistance against Malevolence. Let's take a look. Okay, always that. I'm going to take a look, see and see. Kind of frightening. Good dodge, I guess. Alright, let's see if we get the one-shots. I'm not sure. And that's nice. Big hits. It still works. Good to know. 69. Booyah. Very nice. That's actually a clean win for the Raddus counter. Typically, I always lose that chip in the beginning for, you know, whatever reason. They just do enough damage. But 69 banners, one shot. And to end the Grand Arena, Profundity against Finalizer, just the starting three. Don't need any other reinforcements. This fleet hardcore counters first order. Okay. Alright, postponing the inevitable. No assists. Want to get rid of the protection up. Easy. That's their greatest threat gone. I like that. Very cool. Let's see, end it here? Not quite. And there we go, guys. We did it. That was pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to say that was easy because if Bane Malak doesn't work, the Grand Arena is over. But we made a risk and it paid off. So let's go check out the review. So the final score is 1821 to 1747 against a very tough and difficult opponent. To be honest with you, I think we threw them off with the JMK Ezra lineup, and I kind of think that might have spiraled the downfall of their run. I'm all about changing it up, guys. This change, I think, actually helped me this run, and I risked it to use Bane and Malak against SLKR. If I really wanted to, I didn't really need to use my Kylo on offense today. I just brought him in to try to trick my opponent to thinking he might be in the back. And it ended up not happening. Ended up failing on Lord Vader. So we got a bunch of holds today. The game plan worked great. So, guys, Bane and Malak seem to be still possible in 5v5. I'm 2 for 2 now with the Sith bonus turn 6. I think you need good armor pen and survivability with the health. And a little bit of good RNG, and you might be just A-okay. That raid was modded for health, so the Drain Life is just going to absolutely destroy the max health off of Ray and do the sucky suck. So very easy. Traya against Mace was phenomenal. Really happy with that one. Queen Amidala, not disappointing. Saw on offense is actually becoming a really good utility tool against teams I don't want to overkill. So I cannot stress how happy I am with this round. We're now 2-1. We might make it back into the top 50 with this win against a former #1 player in the world. Very cool win. Big shout out to Taro for an awesome Grand Arena, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy this Grand Arena, don't forget to leave a like on your way out. Comment all your comments in the comment section down below, and if you're not already, subscribe to the channel to become a Knight of X, and I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you all.